Visibility, is it something that you are comfortable with, or do you shy away from being in the spotlight, or maybe not even in the spotlight, but you don't like being noticed? I'm Dr. Kelly Martin Chu, Amazon bestselling author, speaker, and transformational coach for women. And what is right around the corner is Valentine's Day. And so I know many of you women, you're single and you would love a date. So today's topic, we are going to help you to increase your visibility. So men notice you, notice your brilliance and how bright you shine with these simple tips, and helping you to get more comfortable about visibility. And before we get into it though, I want to talk a little bit about visibility that I've been experiencing as a coach, and how, quite honestly, it's been a little uncomfortable. In the past couple weeks, I have been on several podcasts. I was on a TV set for the first time at Channel 2, and with a major anchor, and how that felt. And it was really, I was actually pretty comfortable once I sat down and realized I was just having a conversation, human to human. But stepping into it, you know, having that level of visibility is a big deal. All of our stuff can come up, you know, around what are we going to look like? What are people going to think? All of that. And yet I did it, you know, and I put myself out there. And then shortly thereafter, I was invited to be on a launching podcast with Fox 31, and then that led into, and later I found out that it was with two major TV anchors, a reporter, and a bachelor, or actually what was going to be, she was a contestant for The Bachelor, and she has radio experience. So I was the least experienced person in the room, and that level of visibility and authenticity, you know, coming into that place, you know, stepping into that, I have to admit, you know, it's kind of can be intimidating. And then I'm excited to announce that on Valentine's Day, I've been invited back to the studio once again for Channel 2 to be interviewed, or as an expert and a relationship expert. So in the past month, oh, and I launched my first 3-day event in January, which was absolutely amazing. Women flying in from all over, helping them to find love, to be in their feminine power. So I was on stage for 3 days facilitating these women in beautiful transformation and helping them to feel more comfortable and confident in their body. So I have definitely up-leveled my visibility as a coach and relationship expert, and I've had a lot of support. And so I know what it's like. I can, in fact, a woman asked me not very long ago, she said, you know, do you like being in the limelight? And I think she was surprised by the answer, because I actually said, no, I actually prefer that level of intimacy, one-on-one or one-on small groups. Once I'm with a big group, I can step into it and feel quite comfortable, but leading up to it, I mean, it definitely, you know, being in front of people can be a little intimidating. So what does this have to do with you? Is that if you are a single successful woman and you feel like men aren't noticing you, you're not being asked on dates, it could be that there are some simple things you could do to increase your visibility. So the very first thing I want to recommend, and it's so easy to do, and that is to let your loved ones and your friends and your colleagues know that you're looking for love. I'll never forget when I got the phone call from a dear friend of mine, and he wasn't sure whether or not I was interested in dating, or if I was dating. And this is someone that knew me quite well, and he didn't know. And so it was through his introduction that I went on a blind date with my husband, who pictures, other side, is behind me. And so that's how I met my husband, was a blind date. And so I know so many of you women listening, you've never even really thought about sharing your desire to find love with those that you do love. So if not today, then when? Let your family and friends know that you're looking for love. I have women tell me that they feel quite vulnerable in that, but put it out there. And it could be that you have a dear friend that has somebody that would be a great fit for you, that you could be sent on a blind date like me. So that is my first recommendation, is to let those that you love, let them know that you are actively looking. And it would be great if you actually had some idea of what the type of person is that you're looking for. What would be ideal? And when you get that level of specificity and you share that, then your friends and family will be kind of on the lookout for you, which is more of the old school way people used to meet people. So that is my first recommendation, is if you haven't told family and friends that you're ready to date and put yourself out there and find love, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Tell your family and friends. Second thing is, I want to talk about attire and a little bit about what it is that you might be wearing. So if, in fact, you're wearing really, really baggy clothes, it tells me that you might be hiding. Maybe you're not feeling confident in your body. Really, really baggy clothes just signify that often that you are hiding. And so you want clothes that fit. On the flip side of that, if you're wearing clothes that are way too tight, you want things that feel comfortable. So it might be time to look at your wardrobe and start choosing things that fit you better. So the too big baggy clothes tell me that you're probably hiding out. And I totally understand that. And yet, that it decreases your visibility and people really noticing you. So check the size of your clothes. If you're wanting to lose weight, then, go ahead and put some energy into, proper diet and exercise and love up on that beautiful body that God gave you. And allow that to encourage you to have clothes that you feel good in and that you feel more confident in. The next thing I want to talk about is color. So you see today I'm wearing this bright red, and red definitely is a power color. It's a color of passion. It's a color of love. And I want you to consider, what color clothes are you wearing? I recently hired an image consultant, and she has been fantastic. She has taught me so much. The one thing, if I can tell you, makes all the difference is that she shared with me that most women, black is not the best color for them. There are definitely some women that can pull it off, but we're taught that black is for everything. And in reality, when many women or most women wear black, it really cuts down on their energetic field and their vibrancy. I wish I had black something. Actually, you can see kind of like, what if I were wearing all black, right? You can see on my face, it's not the greatest example, but it kind of deadens the field. So there's black and there's red. And so I'm not saying you need to go out and get red, but consider vibrant colors that stand out, that you look good in. Not crazy about the neons, but what colors really, when you look in the mirror, really allow like your eyes and your face to shine and help you to feel more energetic. And when I learned this, I couldn't believe. I went back to my closet, and I, before working with this woman, loved to shop at black and white. So I looked at my closet, and this is what I saw: black, white, black, white, black, white, maybe some pink, some color, black, white, black, white. So anyway, get some color in your wardrobe. Color's energy, right? And you'll stand out more. Just like your whole face, your whole being will stand out with some color. So black might not be the best for you. That skinny, cute little black dress that you might be associating with dating might not be the thing that really shows off your energy and your vibrancy. So color, I want you to consider color. We talked about things that fit. And finally, I want to talk a little bit about jewelry. So this is the other thing I learned. So if you're really, really petite, if you wear jewelry that's way too big, the jewelry speaks more than your face and your essence. So I'm going to give you an example. This will be kind of considered medium. And for my body type, I can do medium. I can do a little bit smaller. I'm going to take this off, but you can kind of just see doing some wardrobe stuff as we step into Valentine's Day. I hope you have a date so you can start practicing this stuff, but start practicing it now. So this would be considered kind of medium. And for someone that's a lot more petite than me, this might be too big for them. I'll show you an example. This is a piece that is so fun to wear for me, but for my size, it's way too big. I'll show you an example. Where do your eyes go if I wear a piece that's this big? Do your eyes go to my eyes, or do they go to the piece? And most would say it goes to the piece. Now, if you are a larger boned woman or a larger woman, you can get away with this big chunky stuff. I've also been told that with women who have like white hair and they are older, maybe some textures of the skin, i.e. wrinkles, that when they wear bigger pieces, it doesn't stand out as much, okay? So this would be too big for me, even though I love wearing it. And I'll show you in the other realm, which would be something that really is maybe too delicate. And again, this is just kind of, you might say, oh, it doesn't make a difference. But if I were to wear something like, you know, really pretty, okay, this is actually longer here. You can see it kind of, you can barely see it. And especially on camera, you don't see it as much. You know, that piece wouldn't stand out. And yet a piece delicate like this on someone very small framed and very petite, it's all relative, you know, really could look beautiful. So those are a few things, so many things to think about. So as I said, first thing, think about your clothing and how well is it fitting you. I want you to think about color and start adding some color to your wardrobe. And then we talked about letting your friends and family know that you're single looking for love. And finally, the jewelry that you're wearing, does it match your body type so that, you know, your eyes and your face are the focal point when someone's looking at you. So these are just a few hacks to consider as we step into Valentine's Day and to stand out more for the essence of who you are and your bright light unto this world. So with that, come join me on Transformational Tuesdays at 4:30 right here. And also, as I said, check it out on Valentine's Day morning. I believe it's the 8:15 segment here in Mountain Time on Channel 2. I'll be on TV set with Nathalie Tisdale. So I can't wait to see her again and give you some tips for Valentine's Day. Have a fantastic day. If you like what you see, go ahead and thumbs up or hearts, or make a comment below around what your favorite color is. You know, what is your favorite color that helps you to feel powerful when you're wearing it? Have a fantastic day. Signing off, Dr. Kelly Martin Shue.